So at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that Bud Light is completely out of touch with their client base. They are so desperate to try to get away from this backlash they've been getting for all of the issues that they caused by partnering with Dylan Mulvaney that now all of a sudden they're trying to pander to the other side as if people are not going to notice this. And the funny thing is, it's not only Bud Light that's doing this, it's also Budweiser as well, who are all part of Anheuser-Busch, obviously. They've all decided to jump on the pandering train and try to pander to quote-unquote right-wing people, which is hilarious with whatever they decided to do because they start stereotyping their customers. So let's get into this article, guys. This one's coming to us from Outkick, and before we do, of course, just consider giving this video a like so you can push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing because we're trying to hit 18,000 subscribers before the end of the month. It says Bud Light goes camo, Budweiser goes Harley Davidson in first big marketing pivot. So yes, apparently Budweiser has decided to put Harley Davidson on its cans, and also Bud Light has decided to put camo on their cans because clearly they're thinking that all of their customers only have this obsession with the outdoor life, big old redneck kind of dude who just loves going and drinking a Bud Light while also trying to wear his camo so he melds in with nature kind of a guy. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. What are you doing? And then Harley Davidson on top of that. Listen, nothing you do. I'm telling you right now, are you guys stupid? Are you stupid? Is Bud Light stupid? Are you stupid, Anheuser-Busch? I'm looking right at you. Like, is your entire marketing department just completely filled with idiots that you cannot understand that all people wanted was a simple acknowledgement and apology right when the backlash started, and because you missed out on that train, nothing you do, you hear me? Absolutely nothing that you do from this point on is going to make the backlash get better. The only thing that could potentially even work is if you come out with a completely anti-trans sentiment at this point to calm down the people who are clearly very pissed off about that particular segment. But other than that, you have no chance whatsoever. You might as well just accept the 20% plus odd, whatever number it is, less in sales that you've had to deal with. I had to make my character bigger just to see, to make sure they heard me back there. So the article says Anheuser-Busch is planning a huge marketing blitz this summer as the company continues to deal with the Bud Light fallout, and the pieces are starting to fall into place. I don't think they're starting to fall into place at all. I think they are struggling. The first order of business: put some Harley Davidsons on the iconic Budweiser can. Smother the blue Bud Light ones in green camouflage and let the chips fall where they may. Baby steps, you know? And the funny thing is, if you look at this tweet right here, or Instagram post, whatever this is, when they posted the can, one of the first comments with 395 likes says damage control. And the other one says, y'all trying everything to get back to your actual customer base, huh? This is crazy, man. How out of touch are you? It says, first off, credit where credit is due. Budweiser actually left the comments on for that post, which is something they haven't done on any of their social media platform in weeks. Now the comments were all terrible and they got torched for this, but you have to start owning it at some point, right? Those above cans, complete with the brewed and built in the USA at the bottom, are now available. Get in line. Oh, God. No, I refuse. I refuse, and I guarantee I'm not the only one who's going to refuse to go out and buy some Budweiser or Bud Light just because they're trying to pander to the other side of the aisle now. You chose your bed, right? Like, you made your bed, you have to lay in it. Just because you decide to throw out some cans that have camouflage and some Harley Davidson logos on the can, all of a sudden you think people are going to forgive you. You think people are just going to start buying your beer again. Like, okay, guys, they clearly know we like motorcycles and the outdoors, so yeah, let's go buy some Bud Light and Budweiser. Yeah, clearly, like that. Come on, who is running your marketing team? Can we get some better people employed? This is what happens when you do diversity hiring. You are not hiring the best people for the job, and the best people for the job doesn't necessarily mean white, but the problem is you are going out there specifically hiring people who have no merit to their actual job, and all you're doing is checking boxes off. So if you start focusing on people and what they're actually able to produce and do, or maybe their experience, you may get better marketers, but all you're getting are these woke liberals who are coming out of college completely indoctrinated, thinking that everybody and their mother wants to wear a chest binder. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You need to get better people. It says, Lord knows they need the business. Well, that's facts. As for Bud Light, the Dylan Mulvaney poster child for all of this, the plan for their summer look is an oldie, but a goodie. Camouflage. I still can't believe that they actually are making a camouflage can. Because the funny thing is, they've been radio silent on social media for a while. Let's see if that's still true. Yes, that is absolutely true. If you go to their Twitter page right now, their last post was on April 14th. April 14th. They got roasted on April 1st, and they survived all the way to April 14th before they gave up and went radio silent. They haven't done anything else since then. The other two posts that they made were both on April 1st, and I wonder if there was a Dylan Mulvaney one that got deleted at some point. But still, they're radio fucking silent, and there's a reason why they're radio silent, because they know they can't say a word without getting crucified for it. It says, according to the New York Post, the company is set to launch a line of camo bottles that promote the Folds of Honor program, which provides scholarships for families of fallen and disabled American military service members and first responders. Do not take their money. Please do not take... Well, you know what? Let me not say that, because, again, if someone's going to get free money and it's going to benefit people that matter, like the American military service, then okay, absolutely, take the money. But do not let these people pander to you. Do not let them run press around you. If you're going to take money from them, take the money and run. Do not do any interviews with them. Do not do any public speaking for them, because they are trying to get you to virtue signal for them. Don't do it. Take their money and run away, in my opinion. It says it's an aluminum bottle, a source said. I believe it's the only package that will be transitioning, but I'm not 100% certain on that. That is ironic. That is an ironic choice of words. This is the only can that's that's transitioning. I think that's pretty fucking funny. I see what the source did there. Nice, subtle. Okay, good. Someone else caught it. Subtle, crisp, smart, and funny. Great work. That is pretty funny. Anyway, after weeks of sales drops, including another big one for the first week of May, the 180 over at Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch appears to be in full effect. Will these new summer looks come off as pandering back to their base? Of course. Will people notice? You bet. Go take a look at some of the Budweiser comments. But AB and Bud Light had to start rebuilding somewhere, so you just have to take the leap and hope to land somewhere on solid ground. I think this take that this writer did is honestly pretty nuanced. It's pretty straightforward, and it's right where it should be. Bud Light and Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, all of these brands, obviously, they need to, at some point, they have to own it, right? They have to own the chaos that they ensued by allowing themselves to market with Dylan Mulvaney. They have to own it at some point. If you want to classify this as owning it, I guess, but they're going to get roasted time and time again. I don't think there's any way for them to get away from this at all. And ultimately, we're just going to have to see what happens in the future when they start doing this, because this is not the end. I can't wait to see what Bud Light does for Pride Month. I want to see if Bud Light actually comes out and does something for Pride Month after all the backlash with Dylan Mulvaney. I would be highly surprised if they did, but I wouldn't be shocked if they did either, honestly, at the end of the day. So we'll see what ends up happening. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.